Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So as you may know, I posted a 5-part series in shorts about me and Broken Remnants fighting another hacker called High Good People. And I cannot lie, he was a pretty strong hacker, and things got really intense, which made for a hell of a fight. Anyways, enough of my yapping, enjoy the intense Dragon Ball Z fighting. So far, I can't even lie, he might be the strongest hacker I've ever faced. He managed to kill both me and Broken, and it took us a hella amount of jumping to fully defeat him. But anyways, let's move on to the next part. Our ults backfired, and with some stroke of luck, I managed to defeat him twice without ult, and without using my hugging method to attach to him, but as long as he was done, I was happy. But anyways, on to the next part. part might have had the most heavenly music syncs out of all of them in this video. The Goku versus Tamagami fight music was peak. Not to mention the fight choreography was insane, if I could even say that was fight choreography. But I digress. On to the next part. Things really started to get intense, as not only were we fighting so intensely, but Hai started to be toxic, as he tried to seal Broken and dance on my lifeless body, so things were really getting heated. But it's time for the final part, where we finally settle this. Yeah, this was a kinda underwhelming final battle. Broken had to lead, and me and Hai were fighting with Suiryu Ultimate. But as you saw, me and him settled our differences, and we both were peaceful at the end, so I'll count that as a happy ending. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoy this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe. It'll help me make more stuff like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.